Alrighty, so I've got a couple more teams that I wanted to get through for the rest of the week. Should be leaving tomorrow to go out of town, so hopefully these go well. It's really funny too. We're gonna try this out. This was a going second team that somebody wanted me to try with Naofumi and SR Liz in the back. They said that it's really tanky and can go second pretty comfortably, which I'm very interested to test because typically with Chaos Arthur you want to go first. So I am pretty interested here. I assume it might have a little bit of RNG just with like Naofumi card pulls and stuff like that, but we'll see. Funny, I literally need to do 3 more videos. This is the first of 3 for the rest, like to cover the rest of the week while I'm gone, and the one day that I need to like get a couple of extra videos filmed, the power went off today while as soon as I got out of the shower this morning, so that really sucked. And then it was off for a couple of hours, which was not great, but it is what it is. It's already back now, so it should be good. Should have more than enough time, but it's just really rainy around here, I guess. It's not even been like super bad. I don't know. I think there's been like tornado warnings or something like that. But I don't think it's been like really, really bad. It's just been like drizzly, like kind of rainy, like not super crazy, but I don't know. I guess probably like a downed tree or something like that. But either way, do have an unknown team going first against us right here. I can definitely see the tank here. We are pretty hefty. I do have some pretty good card draw here. I'm thinking we go with something like... I don't really want to use my Naofumi card yet. I guess I could just move it if I really wanted to. Might as well, because we don't have anything hindering us from getting Chaos Arthur's passive going. Naofumi's really tanky, and we're actually going to seal her AoEs. Unfortunately, she doesn't have one, but that's not really a big deal. We do get an extra stance, which is good. Hopefully he'll attack into me a little bit, give me some stacks, but if he doesn't, oh well. I cannot infect the Gelda for several more turns, so that might end up being a bit of an issue, but we'll see what goes on. Okay, pushing for Albedo's ultimate out of curiosity. What is Albedo's ultimate? He does have her 6/6, so that is a little bit of a problem, maybe. Let's just go ahead and stance up, gain his ult here. Stance cancel, and then maybe just infect the other 2. I don't have to worry about like hell stacks or anything, and I'm really tanky. I shouldn't be pushing for another Arthur passive refresh either, so Naofumi should still own priority when it comes to the stance. So I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Even though this is a 6/6 ultimate, I'm kind of hoping he doesn't have another stance here, but that is definitely going to be a little bit of RNG. He does have several attack-related stats. I had to hit him a little bit at the worst. I guess it probably would have been better to not stance with Naofumi, if I'm being honest. Go for the infect and then go for the attack. Okay, no stance, so he shouldn't be getting anything super crazy. It might still do a lot. Okay. Damn, that actually did basically nothing. And that's 6/6 as well? That's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Okay, a little bit of damage. Dude, we're tanking so crazy. Giving me a lot of stacks on the Naofumi too. I think his max stacks is 5, right? Or is it 6? I think it's 5. Pretty interesting. I think we're just going to go ahead and infect again anyway. I'm hoping that it kills both of these characters off, but Vittoria may live this. We do put the extra, damage dealt and everything on with the stance. Does kill both of them. She's disabled, so I'm not going to expect anything too crazy. Then again, she does gain attack related. Pretty good damage, even with the 1/6 ultimate as well. I was not sure how this was going to go, because I have a 1/6 Naofumi. It's pretty RNG on whether or not you're going to pull extra stances for him and stuff in the first place, so that can be kind of annoying to play around. But this was actually a really good first match for the showcase. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. I may need to turn my other lamp on. Okay, he can actually have 6 stacks. I was like, I think he can go 6 stacks, but I'm not positive on that. I have a level 3 card, so I'm going to go ahead and try to use it here. And then I guess I'm just going to try to smack him with the old Arthur card here. So we're going to use 2 cards. This should refresh Arthur's passive as well. I was kind of hoping we could kill the Nanashi there. She's got a lot of HP already built up at this point, so that's unfortunate. No stance, so it's starting to kind of fall off here a little bit. I think next turn is when she can start to be infected, so realistically I should just try to kill Nanashi off, limit the cards she can use, but we are tanking pretty well. I don't have stance on now. Dude, okay, yeah, I mean the rose stacks, the passives, like we got tanking like crazy, plus we gain HP back from the Liz in the back. Dude, it's actually kind of nuts. Okay. She can't be infected yet, so I'm going to try to actually keep the card. I think we throw this. That should get us back up to full. It'll actually refresh our Arthur passive again. We have a lot of room for card draw because of the merge there. We should be able to kill Nanashi off. He'll lose a bunch of stats. The single target ultimate could hit really hard. He is not disabled anymore, so it might be a little bit of an issue, but we'll see how well it goes. He does have to hit Arthur here, which kind of sucks because I do want to use his infect, but oh, insane. Actually insane. The HP that I have on this team is just a little too much, I think. Okay, so we do get a stance, which is good, so we'll buff up a little bit. And then we can infect now. He does have extra HP, which sucks, but I mean, even if we disable Arthur here, it's not a big deal. We're just going to keep, hopefully, whittling down, which he does get disabled, so maybe it'll be a problem. But, dude, long match. I'm not typically a fan of teams that go like really long matches or anything like that, but I mean, hey, the survival rate on this thing is kind of nuts. Let's go again. All right, I turned the lamp on, and boy, is it making a difference. Okay, this is probably a bot with the CC that he's got, especially with all of his characters True Awaken. He could definitely reach a higher CC than this. We do get a turn 1 merge that we could go for if we go. Okay, he's actually attacking Naofumi. That was a lot more damage than I was maybe hoping for. Is he gonna pop res early? Okay, not too bad. Issue here is the debuffs. He's gonna get all creation, unfortunately. I don't think there's anything we can do about it either. I think we just do something like this, try to get the Arthur passive going. I mean, he's tanking, so maybe, you know, if he has to do any sort of single targets, it'll work out for us here. We put a couple of stacks on. This will lower damage dealt. The melee is very scary. He does have 2 cards in hand, which is also very bad. He can't stance cancel me, which is good. Actually tanked the level 3 there is insane to me. Tanked a level 3, just having the stance up went stupid good there. Okay, we get another stance. Hopefully we can kill the melee here. I'm assuming we can. Yeah, okay. Okay, I see the vision. I mean, that turn 1 tanking was 100% necessary. If he was able to do much more damage than that, I think we would have been cooked. But once it hits turn 2, man, holy, actually really impressive. We have priority with our stance here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have the stance on for when I want to use this Naofumi attack card, but there's not really much you can do in that scenario. So I think we're just going to do something like this. That'll put a debuff on the Cusack, and then we're just going to try to whittle him down to 1 character. This will seal his AoE with Gelda as well, which is actually really nice. And then this should bonk and kill Cusack. So he's down to 1 character. Only Gelda AoE's in hand, actually. Maybe he'll get a merge here, but he shouldn't draw his ultimate this turn. Gold AoE, bronze AoE in hand. I do have to worry about surviving long enough to have the Infect available, but I have more than enough Yuri cards to get some stuff rolling here. So we'll actually pull her ultimate as well. I really don't want to disable anybody yet, and I know that she's got the Tarmiel. No, she doesn't have Tarmiel Link? What? Okay, I'm double attacking then. Like, why wouldn't I? All right, boom. No Tarmiel Link, so no HP back. This isn't going to do basically anything, but it will seal that level 3 AoE, which is good. Close. I think if I should have triple Arthur carded there, but I think I was running out of time. I'm really bad, so give me a little bit of slack here. I'm really bad to get caught up like talking about the game and stuff like that, and like the time will sort of tick down a little bit faster than I'm anticipating sometimes, and then I don't end up getting to do the play that I really want to do. I still can't infect yet, so I think I'm just going to merge those and then use something like this. He doesn't have a debuff on right now, so Arthur actually is not going to do the most. Okay, enough though. Okay, I'm actually kind of happy with that. Was this a real player? I feel like he played it kind of like a real player would. No, okay, it was a bot. I was about to say, I think he would have much higher CC if it wasn't. Alright, we have an AoE set up with melee here. CC is pretty mid. We do get a level 2 stance turn 1, which is actually really nice. Probably popping my res here. Ooh, this actually might be a problem. Never mind. Okay, we're actually kind of chilling here. Is he going to pop my res? No. He's going to disable his his king. I was going to say he could probably pop res here and then go in with a melee single target and maybe just kill Naofumi turn 1, but that might have been wishful thinking. He will actually have the opportunity to stance cancel me here, unfortunately. Should I even stance up? I don't know. I think I'm going to, because realistically, he's not going to be my DPS. He can do some decent tanking, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm playing this to keep Arthur, you know, still getting his passive. He's the main DPS by, you know, by a long shot here. Unfortunately, he will be able to pop my stance, and I don't get another stance for turn 2, which does kind of suck, but might not be a huge deal. I think just putting on the stance maybe gives us the stacks. I don't know if when it gets canceled, if we immediately lose all those stats that it gains. That is something that I'm not 100% sure on. He's going to gain some stacks here. He is quite a big problem now. Let's go for this, because I need to get rid of melee before he gains true magic. Really good damage there. I don't know how much. This is max stacks, but no stance. Yeah. Without the stance, definitely falls off a bit. Level 2 single target. No way you're living that. Okay. Actually, kind of gaming. I actually really like this setup. It's actually super nice. We get an extra stance, which is great. I'm going to have to be careful. I wasn't expecting this team to do as well. I was like, maybe I use this because I think one of the other teams that I'm going to use is a little bit stronger, and I'm getting a little close to to challenger, and I don't want to push in without at least getting like these other videos that I need to record done. So huge tanking there. This AoE is going to kill Arthur off, and just in case it doesn't, I will go ahead. Should I? I'm gonna, because it's a bot, I'm pretty sure, we're gonna use the Naofumi card because he's at max stacks at this point. I want to see how much damage he'll do. I did give us defense food to tank a little bit more. HP could have maybe been preferred. 450 is good, don't get me wrong, but compared to what Arthur can do, probably would have been better, like realistically, to just use Arthur cards to main the HP, or main the damage there. What is fire? The corrosion stack thing? Yeah, the burn. Okay, well, we're still kind of chilling, so easy peasy. Well, let's give Naofumi the win screen, hopefully, if that is enough to kill. I would imagine it is. Max stacks, no stance, but yeah, okay. He gets the win screen. Let me do one more, because we're at like roughly 15 minutes in, and a little bit of this will get trimmed, but I'm okay with one more. We're at champ 1. Alrighty, now this might be a problem. He has rank up, he has hell, our AoEs are going to be a problem, I think. Luckily, Naofumi is really good at countering hell, so that is very positive for us. He doesn't have a stance, which is good. He's just going all in turn 1. Okay. Doesn't pop res, which is good. Goes for the AoE. That is some pretty good damage. She is now disabled. I'm okay with that. We did gain 2 stacks. Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about trying to get Naofumi's damage out. We're just going to try to use him as the tank that we all know that he can be. My only problem is putting these 3 stacks on Yuri is pretty unfortunate. But you got to do what you got to do. So we're going to gain Arthur passive here because I got the merge, which is nice. And then Arthur should hopefully be able to do some stuff here. Ooh, actually really good cards. I think I'm going to try to go for... I really want to kill the hell first, so that way I can get rid of those extra stacks that he's going to put on me. AoE, how much is this going to do? Ooh, Yuri's in a real bad spot here. AoE, Yuri's dead. This is going to merge these. That does cut me down on some stats, which is a little unfortunate. No stance either. I'm afraid this is going to kill Gother is my only problem. Which I guess if it does, it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, it doesn't kill Gother. This kills Hell. Should get rid of our stacks. Boom. And then if it kills Vitoria... great. If it kills Arthur, it's okay. I'm a little worried. Okay, he had a gold card in hand, but it was Gother's. I'm a little worried about the Vitoria, of course. She is a very strong character. He's tanking now. I only have some single targets in hand, which I'm a little worried about. This might kill Liz. Does kill Liz. Okay, he's going to Tarmia Lynx him back. Okay, double AoE. I think Naofumi still has res, so we should be chilling. Oh, and I get an ult too, and he's disabled. He doesn't have a way to cleanse off the disable. I think me stancing and ulting is my best bet here because I think she's dead. This should still do a really good amount of damage. Yeah, 1.2 mil on a 1/6 is so stupid. Dude, I gotta say, I'm actually really impressed. Let me, who suggested this? It was, Zinner, 1296. Big shout out. Really liked the team, actually. Super, super cool. So, happy to try it out. I mean, hey, this was way better than I was actually kind of expecting it to be. Like I said, I was kind of like using this as like a buffer team before I got into the maybe the better team. But, dude, going second with the human team... You got so much heft, man. It's hard to die. So obviously I do have a pretty good account. We're in challenger sort of like champ 1 at range area. So there are a lot of like high CC teams, or like higher level players, big constellations, big box CCs where I'm at. So if you're in any sort of a lower bracket or anything, I think you're going to be tanking pretty well. So either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Try the team out, man. It's actually pretty good, man. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I will see you guys